Hi, everybody. Welcome. You are watching Y'all Stay, an LGBTQ roots musician showcase taking place during the 2020 International Bluegrass Music Association World of Bluegrass Conference. Y'all Stay is presented by Bluegrass Pride. I'm Jake Blunt. I'm a member of the Bluegrass Pride Board of Directors, and I'm coming to you live from Portland, Maine. I will be your host for today's show. Today's show is the second of 5 shows we're presenting this week during the IBMA conference. We've got a great show lined up for you today and more shows throughout the week. I wanted to start just by telling you a little bit about who we are and what we do. We're a 501c3 charitable organization dedicated to creating and expanding opportunities for LGBTQ folks in bluegrass, old time, string band, folk, really the broad tent Americana genres. We began as an outreach project of the California Bluegrass Association, but have since declared independence and gone out on our own. And we now have a presence in Oregon, California, Tennessee, North Carolina, British Columbia, and the World Wide Web. Thank you so much for helping to participate in our programming from wherever you may be. We're going to be carrying on our annual tradition of holding an LGBTQ plus musician showcase at IBMA. We've done this the past few years. It looks very different this year, as does IBMA, as does everything else that we're doing. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got a bunch of other great stuff happening at IBMA this week. We have 30-minute shows every day this week at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. Tune in if you can. We're going to have a booth at the virtual IBMA Conference Expo Hall. Please check us out if you're registered. And on Saturday, we will be having the Y'all Stay virtual brunch at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Please join. We'd love to meet you. We'd love to talk a little bit more about what we're doing, hear what you're doing, make some connections and make some friends. So when we decided we wanted to make the jump to digital, we decided we needed to have some goals in mind, things we wanted to accomplish with this series. The first of which was to bring LGBTQ plus visibility to IBMA, which is something that we have been trying to do every year and hopefully succeeding at. We wanted to highlight and showcase LGBTQ plus roots musicians, artists of color, international artists, and other musicians who might not normally be able to actually make the trip to Raleigh to attend World of Bluegrass in person. We wanted to raise some money to support queer artists now who are struggling during COVID-19 like everybody else, but maybe hit a little bit harder than some others because of intersecting aspects of our identities that put us in a lower income bracket oftentimes. We wanted to also demonstrate to a greater, more widespread audience that we are more than just a float in the San Francisco Pride Parade. We are an international and year-round movement taking place, that there are queer roots musicians making amazing music all over the world, and we are super excited to feature them in shows like this one and to spread their music far and wide. If you enjoy the show today, please donate at bluegrasspride.net/y'allstay. No apostrophes, no hyphens, none of that. All net seeds are going to be shared equally amongst the artists on the lineup for this week and Bluegrass Pride so that we can keep doing the work that we do to make roots music a more welcoming and inclusive place for all. Our goal is to raise at least $2,900 in donations this week, which will allow us to pay each musician $250 for their performance. So far, we have raised $334. Thank you for your support, and we hope we can raise a little bit more today. It's time to introduce you to our featured band for today's show, multi-instrumentalist Americana duo Great Aunt. Band members include Megan Bird on mandolin, guitar, and vocals, and Chelsea Allen on double bass vocals and percussion. They were formed in 2016 and are based in Melbourne, Australia. Their music draws inspiration from old-time bluegrass and gospel. And in 2018, their debut single, Tell Me When It's Over, received high-rotation airplay on various radio stations Australia-wide. In 2019, they joined the Southern Gothic band The Weeping Willows for an extensive tour of Australia's east and south coasts. And in 2020, Great Aunt released 2 new singles, Oh Won't You Save Me and Rock Paper Neighbor, which were featured in U.S. roots music publications No Depression and Country Queer. During COVID-19, the two have been busy in their home studio, producing and recording their debut full-length album, It's All Downhill From Here, due for release later this year. Keep an eye out for that. Great Aunt, we are so happy to feature you on day 2 of the Y'all Stay IBMA LGBTQ Musician Showcase. Please, everyone, give them a warm welcome.
Wrote a letter to my love, but they won't even know I'm gone. It'll be some days before I missed it all. They won't know that I'm gone. This ticket is a one-way fare. It always was downhill from here. I lost your gaze and your hand. You don't know the half of it. We waited here in wooden seats. Yours was there right next to me. I'm sitting here in the line. There's still a place, but not for long. There's something else to take your mind off the life that we had. Be waiting there while you roam. Wrote a letter to my love, but they won't even know I'm gone. It'll be some days before I missed it all. They won't know that I'm gone. I lost your gaze and your hand. You don't know the half of it.
And Star Wipe. Hi guys. We have a little running joke about a star wipe.
We feel like between every song we should cut to scene and do and Star Wipe.
There's no applause, so it's a little awkward. Thank you for joining us. We are Great Aunt. We're a duo, and we're coming to you from
Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, Australia. As you might have guessed by the really strange clipped accents.
Yeah.
We're not Kiwis. We forgive you if you make that mistake.
We're Aussies.
We're Aussies.
Or as you guys like to say,
Aussies.
Yeah.
Which sounds like another word in our vernacular. We are Great Aunt. My name is Chelsea. This is Megan. We're delighted to be here as part of the You'll Stay Bluegrass Pride Showcase for IBMA. We're absolutely delighted and honoured to get to join you virtually. We're coming to you from our lounge room, which normally has fairy lights in it. Because
doesn't every LGBTQ plus house
it needs to be a little fabulous.
In Australia, it does.
We don't know about you guys, but there's fairy lights is a custom in Australia. Unless there's another word for fairy lights, but maybe not. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. We're going to continue with another bit of music. That was called Downhill From Here. It's from our soon-to-be debut full-length album of the same name. So we'll continue with something about positivity.
So don't be fooled by the tone of this song. This song's about positivity. It's about understanding that things might not be all so bad and that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You can relate this to the current pandemic that we're all in. Together we can all get out of this. The song's called Head Up.
good, and the water it flows, and the water it flows. Stand up, girl, and hold your head up high. Get the sun on your face and let them tears dry. And the water it flows. Move on, girl, 'cause there's no end. With your glass half full, you got more than that. And the water it flows, and the water it flows to the river mouth. Wash your hands clean, lay your burdens down, and the water it flows. Hey, hey, oh, yeah, yo. 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 Hey, oh, yeah, yo.
That one's called Head Up. It's did we record that? We did.
Yeah, that's on our first EP.
Yeah.
Which
Our
is-
first and only EP to this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, a song about positivity. We like to write sad songs with a happy message. Is that right?
Or the other way around.
Or the other way around. Happy
Or-
songs with a sad message.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One or the other.
One or the other. This is this next one is, I guess, in a similar vein. It was written almost at this time last year, and we were kind of commiserating the fact that we weren't able to be in the US for a bunch of red tape and
We had a whole tour planned first.
we did, and unfortunately we missed out. And then again this year we missed out, but for
Obvious reasons.
reasons that affect more people.
We all got to stay home and we all got to stay safe
Absolutely.
so that we can all get back out there soon.
Yeah. So this is a song about a little break, a little enforced break, a forced break that we took.
So we're not used to stopping.
No, I find it very hard to come to a standstill, as does Megan. This is a song written for and about a very beautiful and unassuming little place called Freeburg, which is about 3.5 to 4 hours from Melbourne in the Alpine region, or at the base of the Alpine region. And yeah, it's a tiny little town. It's a speed trap town, I think. Jason Isbell would call it, and blink and you'll miss it. It's on the banks of the Ovens River, but it's very beautiful. And the message of the song is appreciate, the simpler things. Appreciate where you're at, even if it's not exactly where you thought you'd be, and appreciate sitting down by a river with a glass of whiskey, and
Appreciate screaming birds.
indeed, yes, there's a reference to a bird. You possibly have them in the US called a plover. Maybe you don't. We'll have to look it up and let you know if you've got an equivalent.
They're fabulous.
They're fabulous. They're very fabulous. Okay, this is Freeberg.
Whiskey burns to heal my heart. Plovers cry from dawn till dark. The lights go out from time to time, but the campfire's lit, so we're just fine, just fine. Eggs and beans, potato hash, the coffee pot is black as black. I'm so wound up in city life, but now we're here with more but time, but time. I remember you like bitter cold, my halfway home. The quiet burns years to hear, sweeter deep than a river. It's not much else than just to be. Sit and think and sit and think and sit. I feel a bit my whole right here, to at my feet, endless river. I couldn't be without your love. I feared I might never be enough, my dear, my dear. I remember you like bitter cold. I remember you, my halfway home. Evergreen, my halfway home.
All right, that one's called Freeberg. All right, it's really
Time for a hit single.
Oh, but before we do that, let us do a little important mention of the very wonderful
Important announcement to make.
Yep. Interrupt your regularly scheduled showcase to mention, of course, Bluegrass Pride, who are the wonderful organization responsible for auspicing this showcase. And of course, you know about them because you're here watching. But
Such an amazing community, and we've been in contact a little bit over the last couple of years as we've sort of been touring around Australia, and yeah, we love the fact that there's such a community that exists, and you know we're hopeful that one day there'll be something like that down here. But yeah, if you like what you're hearing over the course of the next few days, please go to bluegrasspride.net/y'all stay and support all the artists by giving a donation. There are so many fantastic artists. We'll be tuning in to all of it at ridiculous o'clock our time.
Yep.
We'll stay up. We got nothing else to do right now.
it's at 6 o'clock Eastern
disco
time. We had to work out
I don't
what
even know what it
EDT
stands for.
was. We don't have an EDT in Australia. We have an AEST.
What's
Australian Eastern Standard Time,
okay.
but I think you guys have an Eastern Daily Time. So 6 p.m. Eastern Daily Time. It will be the rest of the Bluegrass Pride showcases on every day. So make sure you tune in. And
yeah, and please donate what you can. We know it's a hard time for everyone right now. If you can make any sort of donation, it really counts. And if you want a benefit to your reward as well, we highly recommend supporting Bluegrass Pride in itself as well, and buy yourself a t-shirt. Just head on over to bluegrasspride.net.
Yep.
You can get a mug. We might get
shirts,
a mug.
coffee.
Hey.
Yeah, I need a shirt.
It's going to take about a month to get here. But,
Yeah. Yeah, they've got stickers and buttons and shirts and mugs and all kinds of stuff, which is really cool. So and yeah, you can support Bluegrass Pride because they support queer musicians, and we appreciate it, and we're sure that you do too. So if it's possible for a folk duo to have a hit single, this would be ours. And it has to be the one where I put the bass down, of course. But this is called Tell Me When It's Over. It's a bit of a stomper, clapper kind of song. So if you want to clap along in your lounge room, please feel free.
It's about looking after each other and looking out for each other, checking in on one another. Even your best friend that seems to have their stuff together, they might not. So just check in, and especially in a time like right now.
Yeah, it's called Tell Me When It's Over.
Some others, there's no omen, only morning means nothing at all, except for their lovers. Told my brother I can't go on. I found failure every corner I turn. There's no purpose and hope is long lost, and there's no kindness in strangers no more. It's a funeral and it's a farce. I found faith in nothing, there's no trust. Say a prayer for me, for I'm lost. See each other for what we are. Time will tell us when it's over, the quicker it comes. For some others, wake and wonder, congregating together for loss. We should do better. Drop your armor, let down your guard. Never feel warmer against two beating hearts. Drop your armor, let down your guard. Never feel warmer against two beating hearts.
Thanks, folks. That's called Tell Me When It's Over. There's actually a film clip for that online too, made for us by a very good friend who's an awesome director of photography, and yeah, you can.
It won some awards, but I know it's
it
not
did.
us.
We're actually not in it, which is. But you can find that on YouTube or on our website. We have a website. I'm not sure if we mentioned greatartmusic.com. So you can find music and all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff.
And if you prefer social media, you can just search the handle at Great Art Music on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think that's it.
We don't have a TikTok. We don't have a Snapchat. What else is there? Vine is gone.
Tumblr's gone.
Tumblr's gone. Pinterest? Is there a great art Pinterest?
I mean,
There could
I
be.
like
I've
my
started
pop
knitting
plants and
recently.
stuff.
So, yeah, we're quite, we enjoy crafts. Look out for the Great Aunt Pinterest coming soon. The Great Aunt Etsy store.
Yeah, why not? We've already got a hot sauce, so why not? Here's a song without a chorus. Strangely enough, it's one of our songs that our only song that got nominated for an APRA Songwriter of the Year award.
That's an Australian songwriter. Song without a chorus about modern malaise. So it's about social media and technology and that kind of stuff. It's called FOMO.
I'm slipping, sliding down, waiting, no one's around. I'm falling deep and down. Empty is my favorite sound. So quick these days, I'm lost in pale white haze. I like to go but need to stay. I like to go. I'm slipping, sliding down, waiting, no one's round. I fear I'm missing out.
That one's called FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out.
For those of you playing at home.
Indeed. If you're like me, you get stuck looking at your phone, presuming that everyone else's life is a bit cooler, and but that's the trap of social media. So I've had a break from Facebook and Instagram for the last couple of weeks, and it's actually been really, really refreshing.
It's really hard right now too, because it's the only contact that we have with the world. But,
yeah, it's hard not to feel like you're opting out of social circles and stuff. But think there's healthy ways to do it. Well, I'm trying to find healthier ways to do it. So, what are we doing? A bit of digging holes. This is it's got some elements of bluegrass. It's a picking, drinking song.
It's got bluegrass instruments.
Yeah. We should probably.
We like to honour the traditions of bluegrass and make it our own somewhat. There's definitely tinges of it within our music.
Yeah,
as a country folk duo,
we would definitely not claim that we're traditionalists. We love traditional bluegrass music. We borrow some of the most beautiful elements of it and mess it up in a little bit of a
mess it up
in a great art kind of way. So, but we're very much in awe of those who play more traditional bluegrass. So. Here's a little bluegrass flavour in this tune. It's called Diggin Holes. It's about making your very best attempt to live well and be a grown up and not always necessarily succeeding, but trying is the thing. So it's called Diggin Holes. Got a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh Lord, I've dug some holes and there ain't no telling how much more. Keep on digging till I'm done, till I'm done. Oh, now the devil did say there was an easy way, but I'd have to pay. I said, no sir, I am sincere. I just keep on digging down here. Oh Lord, I made my bed, save my money, some regrets. Keep on dancing till I'm spent, till I'm spent. Oh Lord, I made my bed, save my money, some regrets. Keep on dancing till I'm spent, till I'm spent. How will I ever learn? I'm running in circles with nowhere to turn. These heavy clouds gon' fill my cup. I might drown before this habit dries up. Oh Lord, have my fill whiskey and wine and every pill. Keep on up until I'm down, till I'm down. Oh Lord, I have my fill whiskey and wine and every pill. Keep on up until I'm down, till I'm down. Oh Lord, I have my fill whiskey and wine and every pill. Keep on up until I'm down, till I'm down. Oh Lord, I have my fill whiskey and wine and every pill. Keep on up until I'm down, till I'm down. Never thought this far I'd go. Oh my love, I'm far from home. Never thought this far I'd fall. Things I'd change, not one at all.
It's always fun, isn't it?
It is fun. It is fun. Been sitting on the couch a lot in lockdown, so that got my heart up a little bit.
So this next song is important to us. It's one of the first songs that I wrote for Great Aunt. It's about family, whether it's your biological blood family or the family you make for yourself, and the unconditional love and support that you get from them. For me, I've been really lucky to have the mum and dad that I have through all the conflict of diversity. They've been there and have learned along the way with me about what it's like to be a queer woman in Australia and around the world. And, I love them dearly, as does my brother. My brother is a trans man. He came out a few years ago, and we love him and adore him. And he's easily the best man that I know, equal to my dad, of course. Yeah. So this one's about family and about how sometimes in this cruel world, we really depend on them and need them and need their unconditional love to get us through some of the hard times that we all face. It's called Cruel World. My mother, she told me why. My mother, she told me why. Told me why the world wouldn't want to treat me right. I wondered why. What I had done to deserve this life. My father, before he cried, his little girl was gonna have one hell of a fight. He couldn't hold her hand. Was a lesson to learn on her own to make a stand. Oh, cruel world. Oh, my girl. Treat her right. Oh, cruel world. My sister, we said goodbye. I knew it wasn't you all this time. My brother, you'll be alright. For the first time I see you smile. My lover, I'll hold you tight. I never let go while I'm alive. We'll keep each other safe. Try to make the world a better place. Oh, cruel world. Oh, my girl. Treat her right. Oh, cruel world.
All right, I think we got time for maybe one more
One more.
for you folks.
And one more special mention to our Bluegrass Pride. Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you, Bluegrass Pride. We appreciate you folks very, very much for making us feel a part of the community, and yeah, we hopefully will get a chance to
Be over your way this time next year.
yeah.
So if you're liking what you hear and you like what Bluegrass Pride stand for, there's an informal brunch gathering in their virtual expo booth. Sounds pretty cool to me. We'll definitely try to chime in on that. It's from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. on Saturday, October 3rd. That's Eastern Disco Time.
Eastern Disco Time. We'll be there at the very disco time of probably around 4 a.m. Australian time.
Is that what I don't even know. What
I don't know. No, it's probably not literally that. But if we look slightly worse for wear when we're there, it's because it's disco time.
If it's a visual faces thing.
Yeah, we might turn our camera off.
But yeah, this is one of our latest singles. You know, it's something we were meant to release right before we were going to go on tour on Monday, but like many other musicians, that got taken away. All of our touring plans for the year, so we didn't know what to do. But it turned out a real blessing. We got to work with a wonderful animator who made us a beautiful clip that really got the message across, which was to not be afraid to ask for help when you're really at rock bottom. Yeah, it's called "Oh Won't You Save Me." Oh, won't you save me from myself? I've been trying and I need help. My heart's been turning to stone and my eyes are dry. 'Cause I can't cry no more. I keep turning to wine. No, I keep turning to wine. Oh God, I've tried. And I keep hurting both you and I. And I've been down thinking about how I might die. My life's burning like a candlelight board, and my heart's fighting 'cause I thought I would. And I keep turning to wine when there ain't enough water, and I keep turning to wine when my life seems harder. And I keep turning to wine to make it all a bit brighter. When there ain't enough wine, I'll be turning to water. Oh, won't you set me from myself? I've been trying and I need help. And I keep falling from the highest high. And I'll get up now for one last try. I drank my courage and I shot my faith. I'm gonna need some help, oh, if I'm gonna stay. All my days I've been washing away. 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 Oh, won't you set me from myself? I've been trying and I need help. Oh, won't you set me from myself? I've been trying and I need help.
Thank you, folks. We've been great, Aunt.
From Melbourne, Australia. Thanks for having us, Bluegrass Pride. Make sure you all tune into all the other Y'all's Days and support the artists where you can. We hope to see you soon.
We hope we can see you in person soon, and yeah, sending lots of love across the ocean. And have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, thank you, Great Aunt. That was an incredible performance. Really enjoyed it. Nice and groovy and soulful. Y'all been watching Y'all Stay, an LGBTQ plus musician showcase happening during the 2020 International Bluegrass Music Association World of Bluegrass Conference. Y'all Stay is presented by Bluegrass Pride. I've been your host, Jake Blunt. Please don't forget to tune in to the rest of our showcases this week and join us for brunch on Saturday.